Hello, my name is Matthew Peterson, and welcome back to another Jazz Tune Analysis. So, for this analysis, I'm going to be analyzing a tune known as Invitation. I'm actually not sure who wrote it. Let me see really quick. Invitation. Bronislaw Kaper. I think this is the same guy who wrote Green Dolphin Street. That's another standard. So, yeah, there's a lot of different versions of this tune that you can listen to. It's been interpreted in a lot of different ways. You could do it all in swing. You could do it all with a Latin feel. You could do the A section in Latin and do the B section in swing. You could do it all in kind of like a 6/4, a kind of Latin style. I'm not sure how to exactly describe it. There's a lot of different ways you can play the tune. My preferred way to play it is to do the A section with a Latin feel, do the B section with a swing feel, because I just really like tunes that go from Latin to swing, such as Green Dolphin Street, for example. So, something I think is important when you're learning a new tune is to memorize the lyrics and what they mean, because it'll help you memorize the tune. Like, just the more things you have to associate it with, the more your brain will connect it to that tune. So, like, for example, you want to memorize the chords. That's like one thing that you can connect to that song. The lyrics is another thing that you can connect to it that'll help you remember it. So what are the lyrics? Like, let me see. Let's see. Just want to read through them really quick. You and your smile hold a strange invitation. Somehow it seems we've shared our dreams, but where? Time after time, in a room full of strangers, out of the blue, suddenly you are there. Wherever I go, you're the glow of temptation, glancing my way in the gray of the dawn, and always your eyes smile that strange invitation. When you are gone, where oh, where have you gone? How long must I stay in a world of illusion? Be where you are, so near yet so far apart, hoping you'll say, with a warm invitation, where have you been, darling, come into my heart. Wherever I go, you're the glow of temptation, glancing my way in the gray of the dawn, and always your eyes smile that strange invitation. When you are gone, where oh, where have you gone? How long must I stay in a world of illusion, be where you are, so near yet so far apart, hoping you'll say, with the warm invitation, where have you been, darling, come into my heart. So those are the lyrics to the tune. I don't know what they mean. I mean, you can look into that for yourself, but those are the lyrics. I think it's just important to know the lyrics to a tune if it had the lyric. So the first chord is a C minor seven, and we stay on it for a pretty long time. We stay on the C minor seven for 5 bars. So it's kind of like a modal thing. So we're targeting the sixth in the melody, which is pretty cool. Dorian mode. Ba-da-ba-ba. So, and then, F7. So F7. I wonder what key. So I guess we're in C. We start off in C minor. So this is the one. Gotta put down the Roman numerals. This is one. F7 is four. Seven. I can't write with my laptop. F7 to B7. So you would expect it to kind of be like a normal 2-5-1 cadence, like 2-5-1. C minor 7, F7, B flat. Oh no, instead of that, instead of B flat major 7, it's B flat 7, or B flat alt in this case. It says B flat 7 flat 9, so B flat alt. So, yeah. And so that B flat 7 alt is actually the 5 of the next key that we're going to go to, which is E flat minor. So we're moving up a minor third. We're changing keys by minor third. So 1, C minor 7, 4, 7, F7, 1, B flat 7. I mean 5, B flat 7, 2, 1, E flat minor 7. Same melody, different key. And A flat 7, that'll be the 4, 7. Two, oh, this is a weird one. D flat 7. So D flat 7 altered, you would expect it to go to the 1, which would be F sharp minor 7, but it doesn't go there. It just stays there. So it's just the 5 of F sharp minor 7. I think I just want to treat it that way, except it never goes there. So a quick overview of the A section before we go to the B section. This is A. I'm going to label it as A. And I'm going to play the melody. Then I'm moving to E flat minor 7. Pretty cool. All right, B section. So the B section is essentially just a series of 2-5-1s in different keys. So the first chord we have is D flat minor 7. So this is going to be 2. 5, G flat 7. And the melody is like this. So those two notes is kind of implying the altered scale, I believe. So if you are improvising over that, you're not supposed to use your normal like G flat Mixolydian scale. You're supposed to use an altered scale, or else the sound will clash. So that's the flat 5, and that's the flat 9 in the melody. So yeah, then resolving to the 9 of B minor, the key that we resolve to. And then from the B minor 7, the B minor 7 now becomes the 2 to E7, 5, A minor 7, 1. Same melody, different key. 1, 2, 5, 1. And the A minor 7 becomes the 2 of the new key, G minor 7. I mean G minor, 2, 5, 1. A minor 7, D7. Same melody, different key once again. A minor 7. So, fun fact, the bridge of invitation in Cherokee are almost the exact same set of chords. The only difference is that invitation's bridge is a bit longer, and Cherokee is the bridge of invitation, but in major key instead of minor key. So I don't know if that was intentional, if either of the composers borrowed ideas from each other. It's probably just a coincidence, but that's something I picked up on. So the next chord is an E minor 7 5 5, which is found in the key of G minor, well, G Dorian mode. So that's where the chord comes from. So I guess that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 half diminish. Forgot how to put down the Roman numeral of the number 6. Forgot how it looks. How does it look? I should have searched this up before recording, but whatever. Okay. VI. So VI. Half diminished sign. Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. So to E flat 7. Hmm. Actually, I'm not sure what the function of the E flat 7 would be. I know that the D7 and G7, that's a 2 5 1 in C minor, except the D7 is in a D half diminished or D minor. So I could label this as 2 7. G7 5. But the E flat 7, I'm not sure. I don't know. I guess I could treat it as if it's in the key of C minor and just say that it's 3 7. So I guess I'll do that for now. Because I'm actually not sure. 3 7. Okay, so I'm gonna play to the tune briefly. B section. Yeah. So how many keys are we covering? Because I like to get gauged on how difficult a tune is by based off of how many keys it covers. So C minor is 1, E flat minor 2 keys, 3, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're covering most all minor keys, so we covered 5 of them. C minor, E flat minor, B minor, A minor, and G minor. So I don't know, it seems like a lot of keys to go over, pretty difficult. People say that it is a difficult tune. So anyways, we would go back to the A section, to the second ending. And then instead of it being A flat 7, it's B7, sharp 11. It says in the chart here, but really I feel like it could be any altered version of B7. So sharp 11. I'm having trouble finding this. Um, yeah, I think that. So what would the function of that be? We're going from E flat minor 7 all the way to B. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what the function is, but I can say that this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This would be 6, 7, 6, 7. Wow. This would be 6, 7. The 6, 7 chord, literally. Okay. So we're still in E flat minor. Very interesting chord. B7 in the key of E flat minor. Super out there, but the next part is pretty standard. It's just F7. So instead of F minor 7 flat 5, we're just turning into a dominant. F7, B flat 7, E flat minor 7, or E flat major minor 7. Let me put down the Roman numerals really quick. 6, can't write. 6, 7, 7, 2. Yeah. 5, 1. Pretty cool tune. Difficult tune, but cool nonetheless. And when was it written? I'm just curious. Written in 1950. So it feels surprisingly modern for a tune that's written in 1950. Anyways, that's Invitation. And yeah, that's my short little analysis. Hopefully it was helpful. Hopefully it helps you better understand the tune. My advice in a nutshell, read the lyrics of the tune, memorize the lyrics, read over the chords, memorize all the chord changes. Maybe even try to remember it in a couple of different keys if possible. And that's my advice. Okay, goodbye.